echi rules eshomo ekamiansa amuso entimi antibi captain yenhwe no games mu kakra titru Senegal eni Ecuador no na yenye ne kakra na afie mehwe na su games no ene games na no hye ene yeda Messi obekọ nanim ayi bi hu obekọ nanim susu ayi bi hu se the ball or the banner we ya obetimi atworo ni din in the history books of players or more lead or more countries as captains ede o mage World Cup na ene jeni ne ka ho against Poland tie beba na ya ba behwe ni nyina yenhwe no against a big game I'll do the round of 16 and no mshe Ecuador come you no team back.
Yeah, it was a collective effort. I think the guys of the team, Aliou Cisse and his men, no, did the yeoman's job. I was looking at Omu journey to the World Cup. A country all banana main man talisman, Epra, which we did not call Obebo and the club say Mfa. Eventually, on the eve of the World Cup, now he declares the own team a movie. Country BI is a big blow to that country. That aside, Oba the first game against the Netherlands, Oba game onto 84th minute, and a game and it look more of a drawn dance. Umbeluzu, they eventually lost by 2-0, and not undeterred from fighting.
Okay.
Our next game was against the host nation, Qatar, and also losing the first game. In that game, Oba Basse or Pese at least Utimi Enyabibi. Because Omon Pedat wanted record no. They came and they fought with Qatar at the point in time 2-0 Qatar but 1. Now in Lukula I said that's a moment to not swing it on Qatar's side. Qatar mounted on pressure. Supporters were behind them, pushing them. Senegal stood strong and they managed to score another goal to make sure say Omar winning that game about 3 goals to 1. Then they moved to the last game and no more bono. About that game no. Country on any bono needed a draw. So you could any draw. They are only okay. Senegal were behind 3 points as against the team of 4 points. They fought gallantly. In fact, in a game they fought at the point in time the Ecuadorians came in and equalized here and no answer and deterred them. They fought and still they continue to get the winning goal and on I ensure say I qualify to the next round of next group no. So it has been team effort, dedication, and the confidence of the players were very, very high, and the determination and no and they don't want to do something. So and now watching the game, now I'm proud of Senegal. Why am I proud of Senegal? Because of the journey, where they coming from. Maybe I was starting, and especially the manager, Aliou Cisse, how he started. Criticism I received at the point in time, the people of Senegal wanted him out, but they stood behind him. And announced what Oyerepa Cup of Nations, and I remember those days are no more signing them, no more Bukandi nom, and now we all thought, even when they hosted the Cup of Nations in 1992, yes, we all thought to say Senegal 92. They were going to do a lot of things because a popular name Baku City Baku Zigenshaw. Now ball and that stuff. You know, man, me and yet in the semi-finals, so what Aliou Cisse then came the alleged deal for Fadiganum. Aliou Cisse as a player now almost boy, I'm a person now was team very, very strong. Now we thought say Obetima dominate Africa. They couldn't. Instead, almost call World Cup on quarterfinals. Last time I called the World Cup and I come for us was a bizarre one. A lack and unfavorable. It wasn't like a one performing, but the toss of Queen as a yellow cast, and a free. So performance wise, and I can know you, but yellow cast the young film. So I'm about this time around. No, talisman, Sadio Mane, a prayer, you know, I will feel now we all thought say no, say Sadio Mane out of the air, Senegal, a very difficult for them to progress. But they're not too much. And as long as you fight here, it tells you a country only well determined, a country only near purpose of baby, and almost at the back do more anymore. Say the almost confidence level. Team don't know Mushabiano. Senegal, who almost say almost the Asante Mama can say Bofia. What if all the group games on boy, you know? None of the game on boy almost decided say. You throw to any neighbor, even against the Netherlands. Almost now, almost a pre-tournament favorite. Among officers in Europe, say if country are no more form back, where Netherlands did. But how they stood down to them, how they managed to play them. Senye go ne ba the last 6 minutes to the end of the game. Obunya go na we hwa. Na it's difficult for you to choose between the Senegalese and the Netherlands. You see, that aside, Obu game against Qatar was no different. They fought and continued to fight until say Obunya that win. No. Against Ecuador, they also came in and still it was man to man. You open up, they open up. When it comes for them to close, they close. The tactics of the coach was at its best, and it worked for them. And on what they do something. So I think say qualifications, an example to many African countries, including Ghana ourselves. And on America say, when you're comfortable when it comes to here, sometimes country are neighbor. Me share any Portugal, any game on boy na. Who and a Portugal saying. It is because we felt to say Portugal Cristiano Ronaldo or Bernardo Silva or Bruno Fernandes. They didn't know the man and the the time I decided to say no bono. Now we are sort of and that is the determination I did to Senegal do something. Almost through a country beyond no. They open up countries different, but the stage is the World Cup. So at any point in time will be that's also that confident to say we can also do it. That yes we can attitude more. I think they are not a loose research here and now move up to this way. So in total, I think they've done very, very well by making sure say sure that qualification, because in the first game, over in the World Cup competition, the first one was a casualty, money out, and quite psychologically affecting. The first game, no game at the 4th minute, now you shot 2-0 in the 4th minute. I just go now you land the first punch. So one here, that will be the end of you.
Okay.
Because well, you know what I say. So for them to have come back from this, now to put two things together. Now I'm to me about show qualification. They deserve every credit. And to me who almost said the last few years, about 2, 3, 4 years, they've been the best African team in terms of performance in the various tournaments, but not World Cup, the Cup of Nations, the World Cup qualifiers, and the World Cup final proper. So I think that they've done well, and Lucy said deserve every bit of the credit. I say, they
okay, message biaba. We come back for Wosiasia and Afizakito.
So you know,
or say, because we want to preserve the health and safety of our analysts, matches played in the evening will not include them during commentary.
If you know,
from a current accountant.
A
current accountant.
A current.
Can you say, oh my good food?
Yeah, now I don't mind baby in Pacono. Oh my Biani, my good food, good thing, no miss caca. You be one day. One crab.
As on the 4.4 forecast, and you see Sika Moja. Zabugu, Sassam, Oman Kanuka. Sika, it will ha, Ubre. Sika, the ha, you bring.
Oh, that's not the Akam no Pamla.
Who chooses Kawa morning?
Oh, what did they next come on morning? Sika Moja,
who's Oyari?
Sika Moja,
the Pamus when you know when I say. Oh, look at
for another battle. Sabre,
Zach, Mamintio.
Thank you.
Or he never will be a boy. Italy.
Okay.
Or see, or three. One is Zach. My permutation analysis no name mathematics no. Now, or say, this time around there, Ghana, Yens pay Ghana for na Sadia no. The BI court tournament be more air fat. Board bisiwo na board bisiwo ni afa chok ni ye na we ko yesi ya na we ko
I don't know
se ni nyina ka ho
manka
Zach Mamintio we
ohineba na say first game no ewie na ohineba anya knock on ti
onya no
wonti
obri ebo
na do no hwe ball no so nan omienu ball no TV dem ball no
TV na mo hwe
o ma break crashing place e ball no na mini ye do korea de mini be to mo
the message we aba no
ya first game no nya we o
Mamintio we
I think it was fantastic performance from Senegal. And Omoma Riachi Nyan say yes, they are the African champions. Omoba World Cup, you know, Mambanukwa, Omo African champions,
and they came to the World Cup to play. And Tijibo, I was really happy with how Senegal boys, perform on a bigger stage. They showed the world say Obia no now only say Senegal is one of the few nations Jibo at the world stage they don't normally lose games, meaning say enya botre am monitor Senegal progress when they went to their first World Cup in 2002, meaning say they were in a group with Denmark, in a group with Uruguay, and my friend France. In the first game, Bouba Diop scored the only goal. So I said exactly 2 years. Almost celebrating. I saw them with jersey number 19.
Yeah.
So supporters no. But my grand consult later on now, me say and then was exactly 2 years. And no more celebrating no. Our stadium war with yes that he's got the only goal against France. So they drew 1-1 with Denmark and my friend Uruguay about 3-3 at the qualifier. And the when they went to that World Cup, at least in a group stage they didn't lose.
Papa Bouba Diop.
Yes, Papa Bouba Diop. Until say bia omoko PM round of 16th, they won round of 16th. Omoko winning quarter final. And Senegal lose. I remember they almost Sweden by 2-1 round of 16th. Or Kamara scored that or 2 goals. Nina. And the Eric Kamara.
Uria Agrada had the message be about for only bar for or the bar Enra and the next was Abisiso. Nti mobile make message in the amount. Enra now or the Benra you should know the buy. And then the was Adiaba. Into Uria Medencano, ever Mamumino. Ah, the person will come from Macanda phone. The mechanic of the years. Young kind of it. What am I?
Eti Jibo, Omuko first World Cup, they lost only 1 game. Even though, look at the opponents they met: Denmark, Uruguay, France, Sweden, and it's Turkey. Eshomo 1-0, Eyomu Fremu. Then they came back. At the last World Cup, we saw Senegal in a group with Poland, Japan, and Colombia. Colombian quantity me share almost 1-0. They drew 2-2 with Japan and almost share Poland by 2-1. Unlucky, almost free just with if anything yellow cards. This World Cup, they've lost their first game against Netherlands. In 3 World Cups, Senegal lose only 3 games per 1 to Turkey, 1 to the Netherlands, and the other 1 to Colombia. It's a chance say naturally Senegal at the World Cup are not easy opponents for any other team. World Cup beyond Senegal could be they proving say at that stage only an easy opponent for any other team. Now, Jibo, only say and during comment me cast and be say upon board equal that and Senegal neutralize or more attack no just simple. What equal against Qatar? Say because but what about against the Netherlands? After Netherlands share first goal, no, it would have been enough Netherlands for an airborne pass, young pump bomb because they could have easily lost the game by 2-1. Pressure upon pressure, chances upon chance. It would have been a goalkeeper on the save Netherlands for no. Okay, born again day now to Senegal for when they were celebrating. Okay. Papa Diop yesterday, and that screen is on. Eti Jibo, chances pan on Mukreti. As another Netherlands for no, Van Dijk were not on the field. By Andra, you could count the number of chances and do like clear cut chances and do 2. I could not against Senegal for no. The goal they scored and a chance set piece out of nothing. Panya and almost share take money 1-1. It's one idea. Go and watch Senegal against Netherlands. Jibo until the 84th minute, Netherlands embo shot on target. Look at a whole Holland, Netherlands. Until 84th minute, no more shot on target against Senegal. It's a dear Senegal. Aya woke up in my year at the leadership of Kalidou Koulibaly at the back, on the right Sabali, on the left. Said as a mobile that fair Kelegan or Nidino. First game on your start at left back, but the last 2 no fair Kalega been a or left back corner. Then that guy I know PSG Safi or Leipzig or the Koulibaly about 4 and 5.
And a more lineup for the game in the Eduardo Mendy, Sabali, Koulibaly, Abu Diallo, and Ismail Jacobs.
Jacobs no ha on
Papi Alassane Gaye, Patti Sis, Ismail Sa, Idrissa Gueye, Iliman Ndiaye, and Boulaye Dia. We know my lineup.
Yes, and the Sa Jacobs no. Now on Obono left back, Edema Omaya your from Senegal. And the Jibo media honestly, Senegal born or Mobono. Defensively, the reason why they are very strong is how well organized they are defensively. Difficult to penetrate them. And so far the African countries on Mako World Cup, Omaya no Sonko say and yet easy to break the Senegal backline. No, and against a very well stubborn Ecuadorian side. Senegal, Emma, we are seeing now be that threat of Inner Valencia. Say stadium here. That was oriented to 1 hour Brighton. Second half, he comes in and open up the game. Plata, and also from the right, no cut it in. Then Moise Caicedo, very efficient from the midfield. Senegal, I mean, who side way, you know. And one player so far, watcher said, in the absence of Sadio Mane, he's carrying the team. Ismail Assar on from the left side. So far, 3 games in now, he has been consistent for the Senegal national team. Okay. And Jibo, lastly, who say a big stager, you need big players to show up. Who say Koulibaly, better something years in here. National team wa on show go mass and got that. Koulibaly at club level, Napoli, sha. Now you hear about Chelsea po. So okay, I'm gonna Tottenham. He scored that goal for the second goal for Tottenham was for Chelsea against Tottenham. But upon the many cards for Omaya Yefeno Senegal, Koulibaly should go down. Look at the stage, that movement. No go on and say or no Koulibaly na captain K2. Next one necessary go no mind qualify from that group stage. And another that kind of fast ball. Most defenders, inside defenders, I don't come in because of clear in general. Uja mo etia boss mo on beam. But the way Koulibaly ball, the technique in the kick. And Koulibaly says yes, he's a leader of the team, and so far Senegal say Omane Morocco so far have been like in terms of performance wise, Omo Manchester Africa there so far. Ghana is coming, but in terms of ranked there, Senegal and Morocco so far actually say they are our sure bet in terms of this tournament, in terms of performance and everything. And Jibo, I think that Senegal did a very good job against Ecuador. I am also for that good performance. I'm winning game by 2-1.
All right, Zakito, you better say. Bravo. Blamuka Kay.
Jibo, interesting. Now, media, say over here, Senegal revival. No, in fact, I'm not starting African teams that World Cup no revival. No,
yeah,
because I'm not starting defeating. No, but yes, I started second round matches. No. Almost that year, so I said they set the pace at the Maya Akadinano near the Ababi DHR. And so the Omayan and Rano, it only inspires all the African countries, you know, saying, Ubi Abayan home, not in matches. Yeah, but especially the games that you need to move to the next stage. I say, the Senegal for and it is said now Wakano. Obeka said, BBB, SU almost so. They gave it their all in all because it's either you kill yourself and say you're for your country or you pack home. Say, Enra, after game, you say, oh, Senegal, especially Dakar Montenegro. A chair will say, the whole nation was behind them. And the kind of a buyer to the sense, say, the president will have to work from the presidency. Now, a Piabe job on thing, no, ne, a chitafono, di asabo mundim komo, no, we are so the moon. You see, normally, they don't even allow that kind of protocol to be easily broken. But the football, Emma Akwaima, Sadenu etimi the echo so. Football, when Abakosem a demawo, and was Senegal for the Sabakosem at the Baye. By way of remembering Boubacar, Papa Diop, yeah. The way they remembered him. Say we Senegal ni. Say we will be in the bush near, you will feel proud. You will feel proud because Omoyema, AF, Omoyema, Yakono. supporters in here almost playing body no see almost to the extent that they had even a banner and inscripted the true lion.
Bafo obejina ma meba yenko line so na ye a member of the 2010 World Cup squad. No say a member at the 2006 World Cup squad. Say 2014 kwa no. Yes. John Pencil.
Oh,
line so I know Edin Komo and ne anopay. Today's sports or 100.7. Johnny Amwakwa no pay at the bar or FM no TV Kumasi.
Yeah, good morning, Chobia.
Na Bibia Boko de te unkachu.
Yamiadum, Europa.
Okay, send your maso kwa kama de.
Yehu adum. Yamaikoso.
Okay. Say 2014 now come home.
Dabi.
2014 the one could be.
2014 man could be.
Okay, uko 206 na 2010.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And watching the World Cup from home, our bra Onshe Black Stars JC, who defended the flag of Ghana. Who feel say?
I feel so proud, especially the performance boys in put up then. And as a former member of the Ghana Black Stars team, I feel so happy and honored. And I'm also I'm an opportunity to also be on the GTV as a panel to discuss the match. Yeah, so far so good, I'm enjoying what is happening.
Okay. Said the all can say TV so share games, so analyze games no. You about 2 games so far over the group stage. Friday and a last group game I against Uruguay. You remember that game so because one gamer Ghana for concentration was super because of they see 2010 Abraham Uruguay Asia. So far 2 games are Black Stars abo against Portugal lose by 3-2. Near game winning against South Korea by 3-2. Say and abe assess Black Stars team in general 2 games here yaboy.
I think their consistency is very good. They are consistent. First performance against Portugal and the second performance against South Korea. And not just say the team is consistent and omunim the omoye. And koyete omone Portugal and Tina omo performance score high. And omone South Korea performance score equal low. But the performance has been outstanding. It's like they have GS. Portugal game was fantastic and then South Korea game was even more better. So I think a team that has consistency, the very dangerous team. So I would say in all, the team is consistent going forward.
Odena we a defender. One area Ghana for be now so complaining a defense the rate at which you concede goals. You concede 3 against Portugal and you concede 2 against South Korea. So because your defense leak a lot of goals. Being a defender, they are not back.
I think the defense, has been solid. When we say defending now, we don't defend from our defending area. We defend from the attacking, then midfield before it gets to the goalkeeper side. So now we are talking about where they usually say back 4. So back 4, they are very good on the ball. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to marking and then communication at the back, how to stop the crosses coming that is where we have a slight problem at. And then not saying that, team, it's a new team, new technical men. In future, me, I put 2 things together. Now I'm working on that. But this is the World Cup stage. And I believe I'm going to share videos after every match. I'll make me correct mistakes as soon as possible. Because there was many occasions we see the back 4 when the ball is on the right side, we seems to be ball watching. We don't see what is happening at our back. So normally when the ball is on the left or the right, defenders need to open their body, see the ball and the man who is on their right. In case the ball goes on his head, he knows that okay, I need to position myself here. So in the air ball, either I'll flick it or I'll just do a small body shoulder to the striker. I think it's a major problem or something small we can easily fix it. I believe it's the next match, we will see different structure.
Okay, John, based on suggestions here already, said the canon say a do tournament say I said the Ghana for do now Makuma Bata Blasters so no more raise a lot of issues. Right side of your defense, Awoka, a game against Portugal. Ali Dusedu defensively he was good and also in the position in how now Osi really the player for your Portuguese players, and especially when it comes to defense. Among for so man who saw in Tarek Lamptey. Between the two, any concerns I will raising. Why not be prefer say being a defender or be my side and I will jump in so open?
I think say both players are different. They have different style of the game. You can see say Tariq Lamptey likes to go up as a wing back or corner cross aba. And then the other side, he's very good at the ball on the ball. And both of them need to work on how they position themselves, and even when the ball is on the right, how to close the crossing and all. They have a similar tactical discipline on the pitch. I think they are the same level, but will be on the weapon. Talik can go or and what happened last time? I think his legs was given away because he had too much. And those crosses nearby now, I don't think we should blame him because they were playing as a team. Mm-hmm. And when the communication skills go down, it creates a lot of those problems because it was a hit game. So for me, both of them have put on the big fight and a good fight. And that right back position is going to be a very battle one for all the three because Udre is there. So we have 3 solid right fullbacks who are competing for that position. But so far, these 3 has been outstanding.
Okay. After another area, your boy in Portugal, match first goal, your taker changes into the team. Now, among for say the team strength ever from the same thing happened in a game against South Korea. Meaning, I was one who said there now, especially see introducing new players after say game ne Koswa. One nipa bebe na ba ya adwene say as the team na ho den ba form instead say come beba no more improve the strength of the team no.
Right now I'm a technical man, and I believe say obia any person be organ be any opinion is very, very important. It's obia will right to share an idea. And I think say sometimes some substitute what a technical man you can see say is a tactical approach, tactical change. Because okay, your first match now when Kudus and Ayu was something that people were talking about it. But for me, where I was sitting, I could see say that change was already registered. Before the goal Babano, now those players were coming out already. As an go neighbor, it's you want to say a better say coincident a beshia. Inti no nkyerɛ sɛ coaches no ɔmo nim deɛ ɔmo yɛ coach biara nim on players in strength where they can play to inti onim sɛ player wey ɔbɔ to level wey anaasɛ ne run no anaasɛ ne touch bi yɛ sɛ a coach nim sɛ player no need to come off inti for me I say fans no ɔmo nya abotrɛ but ɔmo opinion is valid na tenka men ɔmo no they are not just there for nothing. They are very, very experienced and they know what they are doing. So for me, all the changes that they are doing, they are on the right course.
Okay. Yansha Gamer Ebaso Friday. Baby Ayadri, what will be that? Mekai 2006. Mulusumu first game to Italy. And I'm winning my second game against Czech Republic. And Sunday a third game against USA. I'm qualified to the round of 16. Until what the total World Cup here, you lose your first game against Portugal. Every year, second game against South Korea. Out of 2006 now, South Korea by Czech Republic. Your last game, I have won a group against Uruguay, almost by United States of America. Where they am free the technical side, Nayamra players, Mudu stay say, say na mo motivating on 2006 no. And then na mo ya na so special, mamu winning my last game against US at the round of 16.
Yeah, we came together. And he decided say we will go for early goal because it's a must-win game for us. Match a bit immediate, maybe a pesiyako. Into the yenina, we should speak the same language. Yenina, your performance and high. Say, you see a attack forceful. You take a game to the opponent now. And we were youth and experience. And that's the same young and experience we are having right now. So these boys, performance, no speed, no. And they say the confidence that the I think I could see the same spirit from 2006 when the same applies to this team. And, they know what they are doing, and I believe say come together now. Money bring no mankasa understand. Say yes, coach. See, I approach the game. Say we are approaching that game as coach instructed us. Now yankasa so ya more than the airport. The be account until they come one. I think that's what will be going through their minds, and of course, they still have Ayu there, which he knows how we do things, and then obey him, implement that in the squad.
Okay, after every game, no, may I sure say one gamer, Oboye as a player for Black Stars, our rain feeder, 2010 against South Africa, against Uruguay and Amboa.
I know correct.
Because stage way, I know dim komoi. Akebet me akase bia World Cup winner John Pencil and I say unya silver and now bronze at the 2010 World Cup, but Uruguay and the dinner was our opportunity no.
And right.
Yeah, but against them on Friday. ABC yanko for revenge. ABC me yanko for revenge. Utuado say any game on the oko for revenge. But Ghana Nibia him say adia Uruguay for year 2010, especially Luis Suarez. Sabo na ordering say you free post no. Eda so Emma Ghana for bebre na di yaw. John Senny see approach Uruguay game no on Friday. Ye call for revenge. Said ebeya mumubi oyawa muko mu and isu amote after that game no. You bet me apepa e dey free money man and Luis Suarez is still there or a part of Uruguay team no.
Yeah, as a professional players, you don't go for revenge because sometimes you can't revenge. Revenge is something emuye tupa and a tournament is on yako. Sometimes we be up as we were in pa and me person bonus say so on sana ni pane do ya na on sana dey right. Now for the one way proud in football the players who approach it in a professional manner. Say nebeya or may take it one at a time because a system game, information game, and Yakobo. Uruguay team beer, they can make the game boring. They won't give you a fight. Now, team say you are coming up. They can make the game boring. Then almost as they are walking in the game, almost very slow from the back. Sometimes they will kick you anyhow. They have so much strategies, and they are the country almost winning World Cup for first time. They World Cup by we are so many winning first time, and they have experience when it comes to this tournament. So we need to go according to plan. Coach in the Baba because the time come and I've watched them. Match and no one say Uruguay a honey far ye besha and a honey far to me I had to I think say no players need to come together. No more stick it to a plan, and that plan will work. There's no way Uruguay beat me. And already almost rowing. It's just the matter of motivation and they motivate players, not players, not stick it to the plan or the call World Cup.
Okay. John, where the yen say will baby, you better was for your time. Now me sure say Bibia soba na you hear what drink share ye flow abejeso. Okay. John Pencil and I know Edin Common, a member at the 2006 World Cup team and 2010 World Cup team call South Africa and then Edin Comono. But for me, my member we encounter nafi yentin simple kona baby a ubi a peso Fabiano. Coach Otuado the end the edikan ede atuja. Yentie Otuado on a quite offer so I say team no at the Asia gamer yene Uruguay ebebo.
We have to try and believe and try again if you have errors. You
try the gamer yene Uruguay ebebo wakasa. Edi afa atizigi so modern ba obo World Cup nim
It's a great tournament up to this point for him. He really did well, especially the last game. He had some great saves. We knew before that the goalkeepers we have are almost all on the same level. So was very, very sad when we got the news that Jojo Wallacott and also Richard Ofori were not able to come due to injuries. But on the other hand, surely we were confident enough that we have other goalkeepers like Atizigi, Manaf Nuruddin, also Danlat, who are really doing well in training, and Ziggy obviously playing very, very good. We discussed a lot. Surely Richard is the head of the discussions because he's watching them more closely also when they play for the club. And it's not so easy, but I think Atizigi is playing at a high level in Europe, playing day in, day out, and then also playing good. So this gave the decision for him.
Afe Yenshe Honorable Yusuf Mustafa, Minister for Youth and Sports, Enra Okushia Ghana for Omufro Memha Edomani Chile Kata, Somoko support Black Stars. Mudru no na omasetrema ye den kakra titu edidiemu na ye problem e dia momo na Enra Minister Ekushia mu din sembebre na tudwa epo machewo e wo nyoma esiye na before ye game any Portugal ebo no Ghana chitafu ni bi de tikita ye de momo sen ko mofa momo nuamu ko game ni bi no mu de ko gina ye gate achi ekoton ye ema police for yiro mu pechi ewo ye kata and also the same baby na aba yentie honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Minister for Youth and Sports.
We started from Accra with challenges, we got here with challenges. I want to appeal to you that forgive us any problem that you have encountered on your way here. All we want to see is to make you very comfortable. But you know, resources are very scarce. Yes. We have global economic challenges. And because of the global economic challenges that we find ourselves, we have to move from one corporate institution to another corporate institution, appealing for support. We have to appeal to individual Ghanaians to support us to bring some of you here. So the little that we have been able to raise, we'll use it on you to support our stars. You might not get it perfectly, but that is the little we can do. We know we are not here on holidays. We are here to sacrifice, dedication, and work hard to support our stars. Their support from day one, from Accra all the way to Doha. Our first game against Portugal, even when we were down, we were just looking. I was seated behind His Excellency the President. The supporters, were just still cheering up. We are grateful for your unconditional support. We thank you so much. We have traveled this journey together. We started this journey together through the qualifying series from South Africa to Zimbabwe to Ethiopia to Kumasi all the way to Abuja. Some of you were beaten. Yes. We are here to support our team. I want to appeal to you to be moderate and be very disciplined in whatever we are doing. I also want to appeal to you that the police and the security agencies are always at the various stadiums monitoring things. We have toiled to get you tickets. We don't want any of you to go out and say the ticket we have given you, you want to sell it. So far, the authorities have arrested some people and they are taking them to court. They've sent the evidence to the ambassador. We don't want anybody to fall into this. So we are appealing to you to ensure that everyone gets ticket to access the stadium. But once you have it, protect it. Don't lose it for somebody to pick it to go and sell. You are also here, the white paper of the welfare report. We are not cooking for anybody. There's no food for anybody because the commission report indicated that no government should take supporters and go and feed them. But the little we have, we'll give it to you. If you want to buy Banku, it's up to you. If you want to fast and take your money back, it's up to you.
Okay, we Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Minister for Youth and Sports, and baby here many for say supporters of Mudo Makono, near Omone Bemo Modiana Modi. Na Jamefa Commission report to Newum. They mum Sika Majije Kakra Kakrano, and no de Bemomo. It is also Kotobenku. so ko to fufu akɔhwɛ bi na kɔtɔ ba sɛ wote hɔ sɛ wo twɛn sɛ abɛn mu mpanyufo mfa aduane mmerɛ na didie anya de bibesi ɛwɔ no na breeze because of the Jemefe commission report no adwuma bafo wa mama sha semfiri so ba bia pese ofa bia
interesting but commission report no e ka se my aban for supporters in tukana se e ka se mo on kono de mo mu ni
o say
commission report no na se ma aban for supporters in tukwan biem ana se na
aban for mine sika
emfa supporters
in tukwan
ana se ma emfa kono aduane mo mu ni
ni nyina wo
from
ni nyina wo nyoma mo ka se ma aban ne nye ma se o ka se ma aban fa o mine sika ma supporters in tukwan a virtually like do mo tukwan na asa do mine sika ko to aduane amomodi
comes into it se utie kasa ya papa yi kan ye ya o se enam sika se ma ho ayedi mo wiase nti no sika ombe ne nam akuaku ahodo so no a omo nsa beka no anaso omo nsa kan no eno mo de omo akọ no no therefore enye aban sika is that not the case so se ewo mu se me afa aban sika mfo mu ntukwan ne ensa aban sika emfa aban sika ntodua ne mo mu ni dia eni sa commission report na ka se oji sika fie kokoro so me ntodua ne mo mu ni eno so ka sa anka sa
menti do chena si
me see commission report no Jemefe commission report no musi commission report ni say me yemfa aban sika mfa supporters ntukwan na ye domo ekoso a me yemfa aban sika ntodua ne mo mu ni nyesa na me say o ka say o say enam wiase mu a ye dinti no omo ne nam esere sika fie kukuo ho no mo o kai bra omo ka amount on beso mo de World Cup no amount for super minister we pa I was the only voice I can say media me gidi say can no say de ko because na me gidi say da bi say be do a di Ghana for ma be kokugo a na say hwe wo mo na e be nya sika so nti masama make no me nti me hu free me earlier position na me gina bra ya na so say ye ko World Cup the certain amount of money na be ko no me nti me hu free ba me bisa questions na me dia cancel say commission report na say my emfa abanisi kan for supporters nko na my emfa abanisi kan koto duane ma supporters ni a say na say ko sika na ye desfa nko for do mo kwa esi commission no report no si no ho kwan say ya ko sika de nko for akono yes am pet mo mu ni anso na no de me sure say commission report no kasa so a contradict actually madwen kakra something doesn't add up to me. Mini problem arrangement no ukokro bia so a obehwe ye ko no aduane ubefa cook ana chef ubefa we ubeye we intense ya beko nkukuru nkaka na ade e bia the cost of it nyina no ye edu akodu say day ana 2 days bia no upe de me $200 a ye de amawa how you manage your way out no e wa wasema mini problem because aduane no kra no afa na nkofo ko sala ko aduane.
The meeting say from your first game no to your last game of group stage no. So will be entitled to $500.
$500 fine, mini problem.
And the 500 is the more so to show
mini problem. Honestly, for me it shouldn't be a problem because obiawo ediane no say afene ediane na ye say benku na anapabia say na just it creates a whole lot of inconveniences. Obi benya bi obi nya bi obi kopre ho abi pese we say obi akwaji ba ko pese oji mienu wow you find your way and then so that is it.
Yama 7,000 Ghana cedis. It's a fedidi.
You find your way because
say you could start a tournament you go to us. You could they say mom ko afi no mom nya 1 week.
If you cry ko enche
and be 1 week 3 days $500. 7,000 Ghana cedis.
Se me ne sia na ko ya. And I say me ni sia wo hodom a. Ye be ka etiabom.
Sa asem we na agrada say. En kan kire wo say. Enra asama ne ye kan wa ha say. Ye nuamon sentwrofo a. Aban kwagigi sika. E free corporate body so. Omude yen sentwo ye nuan sentwrofo bi kan ho tu kwan no. Nyame ya adom ne ye bo tournament ni wie. Na se ye ba na anko ye ama Ghana. Wo yen sentwo ni na wo nya opportunity ko bi a. me gyina me ka se minister akodi o man sika because can be near the ma wo ye no
and agada eka
and agada as men kan kire wo say on pese e beduru ho no na be my men on the ground and obi wo ha no akofa we aba no akoti we ni say
oh and e mako e kata ho aba wo ka kire agada say o ma mo to ticket mako wure mu papa ka kire no say go for Ghana for man na ye dig
on do see bibia sense for ka bibi the tier minister especially
agada
on the take it of government
agada say wutia agada BBC wote kata ho na enya ye tia ye beka ebi na meti ha me kan me ni problem en ha me say Ghana ni ba ye de na kodu ho na ye de sika ma no say onyinto aduane ni say $1,000 so say $500 so say $2,000 so any problem. In fact say Ghana feel say ye pese ye de achitafo ekota any of the national teams na chi e wo ba bibia o musi akan na say ye be for man sika kra na me I am for it aden o man sika na nya dia bibia de ye bia no no na ye de be ye your man sika de be training doctors ye de be training nurses ye de be training all manner of professionals omo ba wi amutimi sa tie twa so mo nchira de because e be bia kam e o man sika ye nyina no ese se obi benefit bi obi wo ba bia oba benefit ni de o obi de be sports mu obi de be true medicine obi be de agriculture obi a kwa be fa so be benefit ni de enti se obi wo hono mo a se nya se de ne call world cup ya e bia apart from school oni na means bi obi benefit from anything o man sika enti se ye de na ko bia mimi ni problem ba me point ni se eno so nkyere se bibi koso na nya ye hu an yakata ani so se because we di makwa na se ye de enu ba continue be kan notum ene de agata yanka no ntumo yanka no ntumo se bibi koso na nya ye be kan ye be se bo ma baso so e be bo ma baso fair enough me de sa na mete e bia obi betima ba me ntimi nye se meti hoyi na wonim hwe ticket na ye to na minister e kan no now problem bi o baby a failure on some people's part o man no adwuma yi
and
the critic I don't know who we go so am ye ho adwuma eno ti na ka mu se me be nyina me kan ho because my adwuma na kodu baby look
o try take it mo bi ko kata o boys no
oh I've spoken to a lot of people in Qatar this morning.
Okay I mo nim so kan boys no
ba ko kra de okọ adwuma nche oba me ye be san akasa
okọ adwuma okata ho
ahin
oh da na say oni supporters in ekọ na one start adwuma
na supporter bi ekọ bi abeba na
okay mama ncha Starboy anopai Starboy here from UK
ye so
na me
wona particular kotoni
me won exclusive video bi oni Star original ni o captain original ni o
no no kwa we na ya no ma
original ni so ta
ada original kasa o se o ha adwene pa
original ni wa hwe ya me the video ni beto so
no
oye mistake se obefi ho abesi mi ana ono onya mai o Starboy onya mai o Starboy obeba Ghana be 2033
obeba na te se oba retirement
Starboy ko bi obeba na me free radio
se no te so ti mi si
ubesi mo yi
aso ko otwa no
when I go there ya Starboy kakra
oh wow that's I don't know what to that
o me fa bi ato bo no there ya Starboy kakra Steve Asabe Queen odini me
they want bicycle no so
David we there akọ restaurant
hey
say o twa na no
me nua kwa didi
na enye Starboy a minim there say yetimi de beer na ya ji bread
o de boso
sausage shishem no o de boso Starboy ene da ho no
no ke kan o tafuta fele nza
na ko no Starboy
o na no yesa
kwadwo nie ene okro no
o atake bread no
kwadwo nie
na bia na si ono na
sege kai di panche no yi wasa utimi nya hu na mka kire wo oni bi pia obe
no I don't know o mistake ma was aka video esi
ene da ho no Starboy no
na bia ni pa no
na o Starboy na o ho no
anu ade wato kona mo o to kona mu ho Ono so di want to call him.
Babo ya to aso star boy. Opa. Se wo do ye bema twa ticket. Wo kira na bragana. Na ye. Engo.
Eti Jibo media mini problem say ye de amanfo akọ. Ti say de na make no. O say ukokodu kata ho no mo a. Omo wo ID card bi a sese ye de ma wo. Enye national ID card no but say wo de could go until we dey be the calendar o say bi sa.
Kadante.
You need that sort of card. Omo say eno na wo de be full bus no. Edo be ko ba bia. So we do stadium ho na wo kra ticket na wo kra sa ticket na and sa ID card na ye ma wo mram. Enti ngofo bebre nya ticket but now we need access to sa card no. Chomo ko do gate ho no mo a they will not be able to access stadium ho. So eventually na ticket no ba be useless the amano.
Decide ya no so to.
Enti only twice.
Fa ko ba bi e de ma we.
Jibo ya ko chemo mo hotel ho no na o ma ba wo.
Na wo ton ya ya chiwe na ape.
Ebi no ton $300, $500, $200.
Black bucket.
Miss, I'm telling you. Obi ready so be kire me obi na me so don to no buansa. Me pese me ye more on it because nipa na ye bobo mu din no. Ene omo a afa omo hu say ene sa ticket racketeering no. Na ase egani me pese me use of the word officialdom but nkofo bi a omo ta kire ehu say ene ye nchan nkofo kra de mfama hu say de omo ye enie apart from omo edon fi Ghana hakwe no omo mobilize Ghanaians omo kata nso so. And so some of them no bo okrampa ono na atu ni kwan ko but we show up as a Ghanaian
Faula say ye na ko uniamo
so and some there if you see a build the ba and agada wo see hu we na see enka no ntuma enye ye
agada do no ne de ne say ne ye ka say ensentwofo a abaya daroma odo makokata no
omuko no hu ade nya omuko wan ntum sa no so kire
na oba so no de ombe so obetene say minister akodi o man sika se minister di o man sika ususika no wadi bi
na se ko ba se
na ne do ko
ba se aka se minister mu akonta na se we no see one time so we
se na mo no man timi amana mu ni
better no mo na mu
musika o de mo ko ntino ntino
e ba se
aka ko onye de se maso di
sika financial loss the state omum di bi ba fo mo na
sika mi akonta wo di ma me meje ye with mommy meje ye because me what say Ghana ni bia o ho bia no you spending about $7,800 on them
per person
$7,800 na me what say spending on every Ghanaian bia o ho bia.
Okay,
I'm talking about the supporters no officials.
You're gonna do
and say ye ba say the 200 supporters mati say ababa 2,000 to 3,000 supporters nso na ho. She said the young said the 2,000 supporters na call ya
enu 2,000
ebukra men ko fase mo ma wo be na yakoyi numbers na pie jai ebu 2,000 jai wo de yenko 2,000 na
enu
ti 2,000 supporters na wo ho no times $800 $7,800 ni akabum ti wo be na bobu akonta na se kase ni nse na we put questions
captain to aso
oh man ko next one
Mugabogu all the choir supporters man so na okay in fact I'm no man no supporters man so Mugabogu I manage John Pencil ne interview ne points we are not all easy with regards to Black Stars no and it's something that Macan severally time games are yabono ina yeah bobo the boys in bobo there's no doubt about that yan team say your team no a bit new no as about for na ka say place we work more together about 4-5 matches I don't know about World Cup. Salas look they say the only match of boy was against Switzerland, right? I had no koye. And one or late inviting on over team no or mobile. And I would jump key positions so the engine of the side no. Oh no, and you know you need a lot of understanding. With your colleague and son what me execute Ojumana you know. But all the same he's good. May your comparative analysis we compare no to Baba Idris na I always go for we because what we use ball why sir we ragged ultimate winning balls no or so to me use ball you see now the entire problem me who say massive problem unless we fail to address it's not about game no mistakes do come game be abeba people or teams will continue to take advantages of your laterals. No? But like I was saying, in Korea, no, we were not exposed. It was one of those mistakes a player ball now Tariq now or try to overtake the counterpart now in a bit no or mistake Niajibo ni abe cross. The key word here is communication. No, your central defenders no are tight. So you could ball na defenders say or ball against Saliswa good. Samate ball against Saliswa good. But the key of football no ye kasa kire ye ho e game sana football tie. At any point in time say o kasa kire unua wo jenachi. And that is the only low pointer goalkeeper Atizigi wo. Me blame you so much here because Atizigi knew say he was not going to be in our post until that last minute event is here. And the baby obu akwaya the confidence to speak to a colleague player. So you know Nima because a senior national team no say. Sometimes a couple just okasache o shout. And if you those who are goalkeeper Salifans and no kase say Salifans say ball 50-50 sa o kasache wan do e na say and follow say o cause a mistake na. Obetuma crash or do player no together with the ball. So be prakra na obe save the post. So hereby say the goalkeeper who is watching the players back no fail to communicate to the players no. And this have petty mistakes no eba no. So elementary mistakes are our football man. These are top professionals. They should know. And the coaches must address that before our next game. You got a point? Because Sunday money free it was yes, but Sabon said the communication was two balls in now. I avoid that will make me clear the floor. Sabo I say you fast salisu so communication here Juma and your boys be salisu no. But Gideon Mensa Ojina how ma player no e jump no matter how player no jump on or dey ba. Say if na communication here proper and can no block and crash my player no or free ba no. But all these things did not work. And instead of a couple, yes, me born a basso war. Ajuma for that, wouldn't take anything away from him. Goalkeeper, na psyche wise, na your neighbor that. All of a sudden, they want to be first goalkeeper. Stage flight. This is World Cup. Ubiana and Kobe keeper. Even in our first game against Portugal, that 50-50 ball was Cristiano Ronaldo. Unperforming badly at all, except that communication lucky. That's where me feel say and the S of Juma. I don't think yes or no. The communication kasa yes or no ebobono. O Catalonia, hey, Harry, Oba, what did I say? Piato corner, for to throw, back pass, you say. First of all, plan over no. So unya boa, I don't know if you prefer iron. Sebo but baby Ujina, baby Ujina because Ujina was defense. I dangerous say. And the only say the attackers will come on you. So you need to at least take a look at answer no reaction. But what Felix or yes, sir, who are Ujina Chino, when I saw direct no. And in football, coaches catch us say, some starting ball, more players, no one can side yourself, no more coaches. Our friend no so. Coach now Ujina touch line. Maybe I can crabby. Say game near start we are. And most of the times, coaches tend to change team style of play. Now say how person team no ball during recess. You about second half. Because when you start to you head instead of person you know. What me by few occasions to me ever. And you know, your game my body in a near sad you know. Your problem I want edit sad you know. And yes, your players no. And on work up by so if you go over to my you need to develop that can do spirit no. That confident to say Menso, I am at this level. Now you need to develop that game after game. So I was talking said yeah, my Portugal for too much respect in the first half. In the first game. Right? Against Korea, when we started the first 15 minutes, it was like that. And the Bua Ghana and say yeah that early go freaky go no. I don't know spirit no echo high. So after who say we can play them. After also now the pressure and to Koreans also someone says some betika.
Okay.
Now against Uruguay, the reason why I mean the word revenge, you know, it put pressure on the players. It is not about revenging anything. It is about you want to ensure qualification. First of all, we must avoid defeat. Sir, you be saying you go party. You trust say we can play our game. Let's start playing our game because you got for some jumping so can. They can be boring sometimes.
Don't best see and try and first go.
That is wrong. They can be boring sometimes. So that you know in South Africa how you can share first go, then you push you and some take through that
you go full
free kick or share no nothing the ball share. So I say you're much more proactive. This is a keyword. I say you're much more proactive in the next approach because here say make you done young person beside home. And we shouldn't sit back to allow them to come on us. Or more good strikers. So if they try to feed on strikers new year, but if you try to sit back, but any Korea didn't be. By the time you be rise, they don't want to say. So I say your boy and boy in Bono. 2 games here. I say you should come out from a Hubia. Now you do say even if we lose, if you hasn't say it. So we should go out and play our game.
Okay.
And I think by so you know, Ghana can qualify to the next stage. Yes.
Captain Meda say Mame Frankai Bowe Femna Kufizaki to Emra. GR4 say yemfa fidie so na yensan fa today sports so enkan kire mo amokotua mo tax na mo amotetete eye kwada so area ho amokotua mo tax won officer na wo kwada so taxpayer service center and wo Insuomu junction na wo Ghana Book Trust building ni mo no sei omofi ho edo mo ni a kire be foforo baby omo ekono Sofo line Zion House na sabo sanemu na Ghana Commercial Bank na Free Progressive Savings and Loans Limited omo ewo nse kwada so for Jerry Force yemfantum anim se omo TSC Center aneno ewo Insuomu Junction no se omo free hodo mani ache Sofo line Zion House ho na ise omo ntimunko na munkutua eyemo tax no ewo ho wei enka boy no free GRA ho ayede eba Kofi Zaki 2
Jibo me dey only me stand
obi the message bi aba for Baba Isa na eba me say mo betimi a kire mo adwene mo ho ansa na asori program so Zak meet you
Jibo me my position obi a woni me in this job
na jeboaten so say me kan kire ba fo wa say ese wo ska a the best sponsor amanfo ama wakokatade a oni wa wie oh Zak yenko
me
Nabi
bo me de me position e ba ko say abane e betimi mpo a esa so fani pa be 2 million free Ghana as yenko kata mo support team no me whatever they do am for it
mo vadi ba
2 million from ko kata mo support team no
na kata ho nyina population
me de mo fam ko betimi a last say o betimi a mo fam ko me I support it because sikano yamfa ma ya hu endi a ba ku miensa bi na makotana ko disc ni na no maboka di and if you benya opportunity like this na iskadie no spread ya na nya ho foso a media I support it. They should go and spend the money because ya man dia ba ku mienu pe politicians ba ko tena ko disc ni na edia or how abraye and media say do a tournament like this you support us you ko media I'm always for it and be on me it's a problem no I want to answer musu me kuruma biom blast our share what to be biom you see a moment and you might de brokuma say no a lot of things stress pressure be wa but Ghana say go na na bi go but no when you energy bia e dey tin pressure so you understand it media say you sponsor and even pono white people no say are there o me careful with that so they were like they were not emphatic say me supporters nko o kan white people na o me kasa ban supporters nko but they gave how in my so but they said it say ban supporters nko o man kasa me yemfa nko kura enti o kan feeding paragraph 2.3 now. I say where the government deems it necessary to support supporters, there should be a clear policy and criteria for selection of supporters to attend such tournaments to ensure transparency in the selection on the premise that the various supporters groups should come together to form a single national group. And to say, yeah, that is the first one they used. They said, I don't know about Bino say, but I don't know about Bino say.
And the pause is saying,
because you give it to me, Uncle Bianus on. Bema Bianca, Oyerepa, and as on what cry. Or you give it to me, Uncle Bianus on. As a number of Akononia into Oyerepa. What I say, and you know, even though I can't say, give it to my mom from Cobamo de Bequa. What's the kind of Monfas?
So she went to Portrait.
Support as a Bema Biat and I said, the no trade. Ah, what does it look as a Bema Bianca? Aye, a bank own worry on your way. Sana Porca. I saw a smoke. You know, I saw for a bright castle, I saw for Casa, a poor Kenyan upon a kind. Poor chair, Nagri. So, what about what can you do? I also trust our own chest cackets here. As we can say, I can't bet it. And I'm more here, you know. Oh, but it was cow is canny. No, no, one that. No, Koyako dark or no fit. And you know, a coba no coffee now, I had you. No, say, they just say one also unity. And you, or you know, one is a friend, and also of a so concramo. So what are you making? What are you? I changed my crime out to me. More than so concrete. One about who's a kai or as much as a nickel one. Hey, I saw no flash on for buy. Tipon for buy, and I say, no, Brian has seen us in a sinner. Chincha can't do a canon. That's a open for convincing a European humanity. A man, a while back, can I say, so soon, now what transfer him, so the bear, the only base Takesi. Tomo canon to poor. Assassin no crown up, Obana can a pawn a kind.
Sanas of a guy,
poor no in the passing, pawn a kai, no chanagine. Naba would have young Cancer.
I get to Yonko. So, a cry Mickey. Mickey's what you're about for. What you're captain and what you're Kito. Also, her program, the Mickey. In house. Oh, Papa, no, Papa is Kenik. One of the biggest lotto agents. I know more Santimantema. But Mickey, Papa, you near the Jumejawa. One told you, man. Now, Papa, Japa, the one about see a catcher is so personal. And no Janos Okobo. Or by Nedjumanegu. And I'm so by Nedjumanegu.
Onala last no oka kones asama Obama say message asama oka no so say na kone for no omutima players ni lutu ni nyanya no
sasa na koka
sasa na ka asama pa wacho asama pa wacho no
be say me CS be nya problem
asama pa wacho no ka
asama say the kone for ni si brain
papa wacho problem ya come players ka so ngutwa bet
lotto billionaire
let's can problem I think say as time goes on blasters the big time now you discussing very well as John Peseka and maybe I think say we have to be bold. Now we have to take a cue from the Senegal team, you know. You see, one thing that Omumobiya say, you don't want to see a kind of Europe. Man say, Koulibaly, me no na ball na, you're not playing. You're not even seeing here. Chelsea, me no ball Premiership no. Abu Diallo, me no na ball Bundesliga. But on consistent, they make them understand. Say, you don't want pay. The BR about Abuche boy the BR. It's young so we have to take a cue as a clue from that. I'm not saying we have to be bold. Very good selections. Now Yakwe now and then now me quote be one thing I'm say you could be the day. I'm saying about your team who does he see as a star boy. Now the way I did the Akulisa or the Emma Bantifan Kudus the captain fantastic.
And none anopay na Babaisa menini reze bi say ye ka Kudus talent na talent nko a obetimi de na toto Mbappe Vinicius na Babaisa so da bi Kudus nuro mu when it comes to talent ebo the message abasema Babaisa nkasa asem na say talent in Kwandia or the Binche Kudus.
Different. He has his talent in his own right. Kudus is so honest, honestly, dear. Mbappe, and I'm 10-10. Meboa. Neymar, at times, no, Benfica, we also open 10-10. Kudus thrives very well when he's operating through the middle. And no, because of only
no more the same.
You see, Kudus, emerging talent. Mbappe talent ni PA 4 years ago. But what did the say? So established. One on established talent. But Kudus is an emerging talent. All by way in where you know.
Okay.
It is not about age, but it's about the timer. What talent now no? It came into bear.
Zach, fire na news for them.
No, tira na me adoma. Ebenya botre na yebe wura Ghana match ni pa. Ani ahwe areas I think say because Uruguay, they are very strong. Takashipa, they are very strong, but I think but we can't disappoint Africa and Ghanaians at this time.
Zach, Medas is Yasia, Medas is also and about for Medas team of producers, Samuel K-Mens and Bright, Ousumizaya Babeisa, Clementino, the darling boy, Munina Bedamasi. Yet did you media no Asia, Korea, and in the news team no, and Eba news at 12, Koswane to 100.7 at exactly 3 p.m. Live commentary, Yadebebro from the 2002 FIFA World Cup.
Oyerepa FM money, ede kaseba we money, we are singing nebremo. Mutio wano konsebio, moya sona muntie.
Oyerepa News.
Yamatia for her, Oyerepa 100.7 FM so and Masugu is answer Oyerepa television so more motion so Muhuyan Ewo Kasia and Sakana Prem Tubre and Yade FM from Amamu Ray Manu Korea Daruma and Obobo and newsroom about phoning and answer Crafa Nabibia we pay control room name MCR so almost you are from the Bibia Akoso Kama Kasia Motifin Sembini said when Chiko Tatnase Ama and send you be a Ecos of Fabaya to Nafim Pirunia Duno Hono one Abogu na Kwamba so and the fast to see it.
Afei na nanom ya wonmu potamo anase nkrotu obesa nwotwe a University of Cape Coast nwansi a wonmani abrepa so mu jomu nsase
asante akwa gwagwadi for chese ba bia ye yi wondo akotena no omompe nti woni mpanimfo atwe ho banso
a kyerɛkyerɛfo bia wonum ɛwɔ so ama mansinim wonmani abreka sapa sebe said ye binum ade agana na sabia titi wonum ewo ondwumadie mu no ha adwen
yamfa se dama be port fixed deposit for a wo mugye nkofo sika na wo multiply no ma no said ye beye na sika be dori nti wo se bra kumasi amekom na office no wo na ni wo medi dwa o de sika no do so puo hyeda ni dwuma bi adi emfa nkoto de hu ameye nkodi ne kwa fa bra beto ho na wo de fixed deposit ni yiwani wani betie na adore se wo na yese murka 0244 598400 na be frɛ Bayport fixed deposit for ma wo ne edinkita ho 0244598400 sesi ade Bosch electricals esibro nya no nyame yadom a ochena ye wura ne bosome mu ntinkane anu hia so sesafie on kane nyina de bobo abran na aso corridor mu ho afei ba bi a wogi ahoho bakoni ho no nyina wosese sa on kane anu chandelier corner light ade nyina busufia ha na wo CCTV cameras and cables ade be monitor cromfo so no so ebi wa ha sesei de ye de solar lamps no apeten ba bi anam se kane anu wonim bra ye bedum no nti se otobi to ho na twetwa wiem ahode ne no abra edum kane anu kese waso ade yam ne fie wa yire 0541125339 and our fresh 0541125339 so koki sentence and Republic Bank any mo abehu bosheba and ako pizza tanchata ko for building so be hu no and ba abrusanka sia Oyerepa FM no Oyerepa TV wo mu so ha so bosheba na sesen kase ba kon e wa ha ba ne ni dwa
woni nyuma kodudu ya ka abrapam ya de on adwa ton de ne na obo ebe so mo na aboafo e ho ka wi ama ya tena se kasa wonu nu akiri dumienu kasem ya ba abeso mo social distancing ambassador of Atafrin Pond mini new penny
kai chire na sante so aba fei kase no enchire mu ne de to aso ye de mo kwa wanchi wo bono mantamu na high court no trance ma woto nsa efre afanu a wonom etwe manson ya ba ye to na fimpinu ne aduo no na NDC fo hu se kwan bi so bukata bi koso ma nam so nti wonom candidate a wo mudi ni gina ye no ye chinchim ni nsa age aba no efri ni nsam NDC for candidate odi ni gina ne efre Christopher Beire wono osese aba no a wonya empem aduanan enkron ahanu ane enum ye 49205 ena NPP for nso di owura Martin Ajemensa Kosa enso egina ye ma ono so wonya empem aduanan enkron ahensia aduotwe emienu 49682 na kese obi anya 49000 na de egu akire no ene owura Martin Ajemensa Kosa odi BT owura Christopher na numu ena NDC force da bi aba ne kenkan ewo meamea ye to aba no niema bi dane nsa ma chese kana sichini frakadam because ono ne ma enkunim no ama wonum candidate no afa yen sanctuary Clement eko high court wo bi kotie nsam no yen kware na so na yen nkyiremu kla memo ha
mejo so do ase mo meya ha na wie
yo wadaro mafia kwa IDC court
meda se metiefo ha na ene wanchi high court kwa setena mpase de wo kire ye no afimpinu ne aduno abato nso so course wo Chachiman Coalition Center na ye bron chempem NDC antin ho ase kire se wawia ne nti odebeda court ama waka bi de amana ebra court tie afanu no be bosome miensa akwani abadie omokoba trentwie no ena abre wayi kuma kwa mu ama justice and WK Naura watana se kire se de yesusu ne da se abato no ubedi nkunimu a polling station ana collection center no sa ana ampanso esi etie watie afanu ni nyina wie enkura a wo mo boye ntuntu a wo mo tweye enko wie ne se owura Martin Ajemensa Kosa wogina mu edema osuna amanyoko NDC ene owura Christopher Baso nte beyire ya wogina mu de ma NDC chinya amanyoko no wo hu ne se abato nsunsanso e ba ye se owura Martin Ajemensa Kosa na se bedwane mprempren Chachiman South constituency no ono na abato ma no tumi se wadi nkunim se onyem na se bedwane mfa mo manfo a owo Chachiman South constituency won prema mpuntuo entimi emranti na no pai se mo suma ye ne de anim yana muntio e de ba ha na de brode ehunu ababegu ene se enso na trawie ama atene susun ya kire sampa ha ene twe owura Martin Ajemensa Kosa ene pipi amanyoko no wabo ama ne mra se bedwafi nkunya wo mo wono nkunim die ya ne court ama mu ayedu nti ejina se ene pipi ena edi enkunim minia na ahefe asundwe wo ha perepere US Messi ama asundwe enso wo ha na ma watimi ne waka menteme ho asenya de a ebetwi na chi ewo ebono region wanchi ha asundwe aba ama do hwe adefo a ofura chiche ne mencheye wona wo mfiri kuro mu wanchi ha obi a timi ada no ho a wosan akoni nchi asundwe mu a oha obi a emaye asundwe aba ebi o court atena se ama justice and